This is another example of Digital Extreme being Digital Extreme. Luas hotfix, Baruuk Prime hotfix 32.2.10.1. 4 hours ago. Really? You wanna go there? Okay. Because this says 3. Just saying. The timing doesn't quite work out. 4 hours makes sense, though it should be about to turn over to 5 because they updated 2 PM ET. There wasn't really anything huge in it. They've fixed a lot of things. I mean, basically from here onwards is script errors with certain abilities. They fixed a script error with the chat UI, but after looking through this, they haven't fixed basically going into too many menus too often, and you go into one and it crashes and it doesn't load correctly. I have experienced that one countless times in several different places. Not the please wait, it might load up with that, but you can't get out of the menu. I can't see a fix for that anyway. One of the best things about this is I still don't know why it says Cal, but never mind, it is his air support, but Clem Spectors and Cal now have a full 360-degree field of vision. Yes, finally. I don't know if this is going to work. Right, so they're not shooting. Give it a second. It's now looped to the previous instant, because it's the same file, it's just playing on repeat. Frost and the crew member from the railjack on the left are shooting, because there are enemies coming. And the Cal is not, because Cal can't see the enemies directly in front of him because he's pointing in the wrong direction. So he's standing there, not moving. Believe it or not, this is two different complete points of this. Because that little jump is actually jumping to a previous point. Because I'm starting this after I set off another one and stopped recording and started recording again. Because as you saw, it ended and the enemies are right there. And Cal didn't move. He just stood there. And that was had that recently. A bunch of the other stuff was quite interesting, but the story of this update isn't really what was in it, but what Warframe did about the DirectX 12 crash. Or, oh no, that's not going to do it, is it? The PSA about it 2 hours ago, not 4, like the news forum thing, news in-game says, their solution to it was exactly what they should have done. And the reason I'm doing this, I'm seeing people turning around saying, that's not the right thing to do. First off, you don't have to do this. They have, in fact, fixed this. The crash has been fixed, as you can see right there. It is fixed. You do not need to do this anymore. And it only really affected PC. But playing in DirectX 12 caused a crash. So they advised people fairly instantly, just go to the launcher settings using, it's illustrated right here, the cog in the top right, and change the API from DirectX 12 to DirectX 11, and this problem will go away so people could still be playing while they were trying to fix it. That's what I mean by that's the right thing to do. So the people I have seen turning around and saying, you don't tell people they've got to go into the settings and adjust things because their game is crashing. No. What they did is they told you how to work around it so your game doesn't crash, so you can continue playing it while they worked on fixing it. There's a big difference between saying, oh, you've got to do this to get the game to play, and ignoring the fact, and turning around saying, well, if you do this, you can continue playing while we try and get a fix out for this as soon as possible, which they did very, very quickly. In fact, it was about an hour later. Hour and a half at the moment. Over when it was originally posted. Yeah, a little over an hour. Over when it first became noted to them actually fixing it. Yeah. That's pretty much what they should have done. They give you the workaround so it stopped crashing on you while they worked on the fix. And then they fixed it. Hence, an hour ago, the 32.2.10.1 that it did include a change for Varuna's Shroud of Dinar, but It fixed the DirectX 12 crash. DirectX 12 does not crash anymore. You don't need to go in. You don't need to do anything about it. They have fixed it now. As I can kind of demonstrate by the fact that it's in DirectX 12, which is why, as I said, 4 hours ago, this says this hotfix happened. Even though I just showed you the hotfix in question, the 32.2.10.1, was actually an hour ago. That is the only thing that I have issues with, the fact that they told you to swap to DirectX 11 so you could continue playing while they fixed it, which they did fairly quickly. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching. Catch us next time.